Well, it's a little bit disappointing, to be honest, to get to the end of this set. The Spanish Bloodbath set has been a revelation. Absolutely fantastic. I've enjoyed all three films to varying degrees within this one. And this one has the most Giallo-like title ever. The Fish with the Eyes of Gold. It's brilliant. I love when they've got these wacky titles for these things. In this one here, we follow the character of Derek. Well, at the start, we see a murder. A woman is on the beach. Someone in scuba gear swims up, kills them. A man sees this, and then they flee. And then we meet Derek, a young man who is kind of hitchhiking through town. This woman picks him up. They go back to their room. They do some things and then pass out, only for Derek to wake up and find that the person next to him is dead in a bloody fashion, and he doesn't know what to do. It's a great premise. You know, we know there's a murderer. We don't know if Derek had anything to do with this. He's steadfast in his belief that he didn't. He starts to go and meet friends that he was intending to do. Just so happens to be that's the man at the start that witnessed the murder as well. So we've got these two people who've both been involved with murders.
Otro asesinato es la obra de un loco. Sí, me temo que sí.
And of course the police chief that's investigating everything. And I kind of love the lackadaisical nature of police in these kind of movies, where they're just like, I'm pretty sure it's you, but go along and do your thing just now till I'm but really sure, till there's a few more bodies that I can pin on you. And that is one of the things about this one. Derek is one of those characters that is continually getting in the wrong situation. He always bursts in on the killer and is always left in a situation where it looks as if he's the one behind everything, which just becomes almost comical at a certain point.
¿Pero qué hace?
There is plenty of red herrings in this one, and people who could be blamed for the murders that are going on, so it gives you a nice group of suspects to try and pinpoint who is what. Derek, who's the main character in this one, is such a kind of fun person to spend time with, because yes, he's trying to figure out who the murderer is. He believes the police think that it's him, and if they don't get the killer, they're going to blame it on him, but he's still got time to go on a date, spend time with someone, fool around, because, you know, I mean, you can't be serious all the time. Well, Derek certainly can't. There's lots of fun things going on in this one, and lots of characters that I really enjoyed as well, and the varying different locations within this one were kind of interesting. The idea of fish all the way through it kind of made me chuckle every time, to be honest. You know, the amount of times that people are saying it.
Los peces. Obsesionado por los peces.
The typical tropes that it leans on as well. You get flashbacks at the end when it's kind of revealed who the killer is. It all leans back to a childhood trauma of sorts, and I kind of like that trope. I've seen it in plenty of other Giallo movies. The fact that there's a little twist in there as well, which I won't get into, was a really nice surprise. Now, you were never going to figure this one out, or I was never going to figure it out, because it's just kind of all over the place. Make a guess, and well, kind of close enough in my eyes for this one. The Fish with the Eyes of Gold had a great title, but it meandered a little bit when it was telling its story. It kind of took these detours for a few minutes that really didn't add much to the story at all. They've got these characters that are just pointless. It seems there's one who is the father of one of the girls, who's just intent on berating his daughter and making sure that she feeds the fish constantly, and it's just one of these twitching, nervous characters that's always lingering around the background, where you're just like, he's too twitchy to be a main suspect, surely it has some kind of annoying factors like that.
Ven conmigo ahora, los peces tienen hambre.
Sí, papá.
But this was something that I'm glad to have spent time with, glad to have watched and enjoyed. Not as great as the other two movies in the set, but it still rounds out this set perfectly well. This, for me, is fantastic. This is a set you should pick up if you like the Forgotten Gialli sets. Like I've said previously, it's a lot of fun. It follows the tropes. These are really solid movies. If it was a Forgotten Gialli set, it would be one of the better ones. It's that good. I hope you pick this one up and enjoy it if you're into those kind of movies. I would love to know your thoughts on the fish with the eyes of gold. So let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on this film, whether you love it, hate it, or fell somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here where you can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.